So today we're going to be reading No More Pencils, No More Books, No More Teachers with Dirty Looks by Diane D. Grote. Let's start. This is a Gilbert and Friends book. So this is Gilbert. Okay. Hooray, Gilbert shouted, heading for the door. Today's the last day of school. Here are the cookies, Mother said, and your present for Miss Bird. She put the cookies and the present into his backpack, and he ran out the door. Gilbert waved and said, "Don't forget to come to the party this afternoon. Miss Bird is going to giving out awards." Ooh, I'm excited to know which award Gilbert gets. Patty was waiting for him outside. That's Patty. She looked sad. "I'm going to miss school," she said. "I like being in Miss Bird's class." "Me too," Gilbert said, "but I like summer vacation better." When they got to the classroom, Miss Bird was changing the day of the countdown banner. Yesterday it said 2 days of school left, but today it said 1 day of school left. Miss Bird didn't look very sad. Luce ran into her classroom, saying, "No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers with dirty looks." Miss Bird heard him, but she didn't give him a dirty look. She smiled and said, "Settle down, everyone. We have a lot to do this morning, starting with cleaning out our desks." "My desk is already clean," Philip said proudly. Louis rolled his eyes and said, "Maybe you'll get the Clean Desk Award." "No," Philip said back. "I'm going to get the Best Reader Award. Everyone knows I'm the best reader in the class." Maybe. Gilbert wondered if he could get an award. He wasn't the best reader, and he certainly didn't have the cleanest desk. Neither did Miss Bird. When she emptied out her bottom drawer, 4 big packs of gum spilled onto the floor. "Oh my," she said. "Here's your gum, Louis. You can have it back now." "That's okay," Louis answered, scraping the green paint off the side of his desk. "You could keep it to remember me by." Miss Bird laughed and said, "I don't think I could ever forget you, Louis." Oh, so that's Louis. That's Gilbert right there. Before lunch, they were practiced their songs and poem for the parents. Frank was nervous. Miss Bird told him to pretend that everyone in the audience was sitting in their underwear. That made Frank giggle, and he wasn't nervous anymore. "Thanks," Frank said. "My grandma and grandpa are coming, and I don't want to mess up." And he giggled at the thought of his grandparents sitting in the audience in their underwears. "You will all do fine," Miss Bird said proudly when they were finished. "And remember, after the poem, I will give out the award, so remain seated in front of the room." At recess, Gilbert and Patty talked about who might get awards. "Philip is the best reader for sure," Gilbert said. "Frank is good in math," Patty added. "He might get a math award." "And you're the best speller," Patty said. Gilbert. "I know. You'll get an award for that." Patty smiled and said, "Well, you're the best at." Before she could think of what Gilbert did best, Louis said, "What's the big deal? Everyone gets an award." Gilbert hoped that was true, but he didn't know what he was best at. I don't know, but I think Lewis is a little mean. When they turned to the classroom, all the desks were clean, all the books were boxed, and all the supplies were packed. It didn't feel like Miss Bird's classroom anymore. Just as Gilbert started to feel sad, the parents began to arrive. Oh, that's Gilbert's parents and his little sister. Then Gilbert started to feel nervous. He said his poem over and over in his head. Miss Bird welcomed everyone. And then her class sang the songs they had practiced. Lewis sang the loudest, and Gilbert wondered if there was a loud singing award. That's funny. Soon it was time for Gilbert to recite the first poem. He took a deep breath and stepped forward. He said, "Summer is here, I can't wait, but first grade was really great. Miss Bird is the best, very best, even when she gives a test." Gilbert sat down again. Phew! He didn't make a single mistake, because maybe he would get an award for the best poem. But Margaret's was good also. We learned to spell, we learned to read, we learned a lot of things indeed. Even Frank said the poem without a single mistake. I love numbers, I love math, I think of counting even in the bath. But when it was Philip's turn to recite the last poem, he didn't step forward. His knees were wobbly, and he looked very pale. He had forgotten his poem. Miss Bird handed him a copy, but when Philip tried to read it, all that came out was a squeak. So this is Philip right there. Gilbert's little sister Lola started to laugh, and Gilbert gave her a dirty look. No one knew what to do, so Gilbert took the paper and started reading. Each day in school, I try to be as good a student as I can be. And if I have one book or three, then Philip finally remembered the test and blurted out, "I'll always have a friend with me." Everyone clapped and Philip turned red. Philip was still red when Miss Bird gave him the Best Reader Award. Patty got the Spelling Award. Margaret got one for handwriting, and Kenny had the Best Art Attendance. Even Lewis got an award for being the funniest. Gilbert stood there as one by one the ribbons were given out. He thought he might get the Best Artist Award, but Susan got it instead. Maybe there wouldn't be an award for Gilbert at all. After all, finally Miss Bird said, "At the last award goes to Gilbert. He's the Good Friend Award." Gilbert was happy. Now he knew that he was good at. He thought Miss Bird was the best teacher ever. As they ate cookies and cake, Miss Bird said, "I have a gift for each of you to take home, a memory book of pictures from first grade class." "Hey," Lewis said, flipping through the pages, "here's the snowman that Gilbert helped me make." "Our turn to Pilgrim Town," Philip added. "Gilbert was my buddy on the bus." And the last page of the memory book was a picture of the whole class, including Miss Bird. "I'm really going to miss you all," she said. You looked like she was going to cry. Maybe Miss Bird should open her gift. Patty whispered. I brought her a nice plant that will cheer her up. I'm giving her a picture of myself, Philip whispered back, so she wouldn't forget me. Gilbert's gift was a t-shirt that said #1 teacher. Now he wished that he was giving her a picture of himself. What if she forgot who Gilbert was? Sadly, Gilbert said to Miss Bird, I wish you could always be our teacher. Miss Bird smiled and said, Me too, but remember, you can still visit me when you're in 2nd grade. It's not the same, Gilbert answered quietly, but the bell rang and everyone took turns hugging Miss Bird until Miss Bird was all hugged out. As they walked home, Gilbert said, Miss Bird looked so sad when we left that will she do us all summer without us? Patty sighed and said, She'll probably be busy getting ready for a new class. Then Gilbert started to sniffle. Miss Bird was awfully sad, he said. She's going to miss me very, very much. Father said. I know what will make you feel better. They were standing in front of the ice cream shop. Ooh, some ice cream. Gilbert saw all of his friends inside, and he started to feel better. No one looked sad at all. Everyone was happy that summer vacation was finally here. Especially Miss Bird. Look, he's very happy. The end. And oh wait, I forgot to read this. It's the last day of school. Goodbye, Mrs. Bird. Hello, summer. That's the end of this book called No More Pencils, No More Books, No More Teachers with Dirty Looks by Dan D. Grote. And if you like this book, make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you don't know, my channel is World of Reading and Crafting. You should go check it out. Bye. And if this is your last day of 1st grade, then happy last day of 1st grade to you too. Bye guys. I hope you like this book. Bye.